Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember, you are not alone. Huda is the light in your home. We'll talk about Huda. We'll talk about our way. Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember, you are not alone. Huda is the light in your home.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, welcome to a new live episode of our program, Viewers Pulse. Thank you so much for being with us here this afternoon. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward you greatly, and I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that this next hour is of benefit for all of us. An hour where we do a lot here at Huda TV. We recap some of the news that we have here at Huda TV, things that we're working on behind the scenes. At the same time, we tell you a bit about our programs from last week in case you missed any of them, any of our new or live programs. You can always watch a summary of them here on this program, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. Let me begin, inshallah, by reminding you of our phone numbers. Our phone numbers should be on the screen momentarily, inshallah. Feel free, inshallah, to give us a call at any time during this next hour, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, and share with us your thoughts about Huda TV. Not about a specific topic, but about Huda TV in itself. We want to know from you, my dear brothers and sisters, what do you think of Huda TV? How can we make Huda TV even better? How can we make it of benefit to you, to your community? We have viewers watching from all around the world, and people have different needs. And we want to know what you want to see on Huda TV. What are we lacking on? What do we need to improve on? Always feel free, inshallah, to have this friendly and open discussion. At Huda TV here, we're a family. We're talking with you and you're talking with us. And inshallah, we're trying to work together for the sake of promoting the cause of the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the truth, al-Islam. Also, inshallah, you can stay in touch with us always through our email at pulse@huda.tv, pulse@huda.tv. I check those emails personally now after Brother Malik, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward him, has been for so long. I check those emails now and I respond to you. And alhamdulillah, I just checked the email this afternoon and we have quite a lot of emails. I'm trying to attend to your requests and I'll be answering some of your emails very soon, inshallah, maybe by tomorrow, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, after I get responses from the management. Because people are asking about certain things, they're making certain suggestions, they have some ideas for things to be removed from the screen, some things to be added on the screen. So I'm working on those and then I'll have a response for you soon, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. Also, my dear brothers and sisters, our Facebook page, facebook.com/hudatv, facebook.com/huda.tv or Huda TV. Both of them will lead you to the same destination, which is the official Facebook of Huda TV. And momentarily, inshallah, we should be seeing a live view from our Facebook page as it stands right now, mashallah, with more than 110,000 people. 110,000 people have liked our page, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. We are trying to get it on the screen for you right now. Hopefully we will be doing that soon. If not now, then maybe a little bit later in the program. But Facebook, my dear brothers and sisters, is really one of the best ways that you can stay in touch with us and let us know what's happening and what do you want to see on Huda TV, and at the same time get the latest news. Also, mashallah, we have quite a few admins from different parts of the world. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward them. Sister Wafa, of course, is the most active admin. She puts a lot of Islamic stuff on there. Beautiful, mashallah. So this is our Facebook page. We'll try to show it to you maybe a little bit later in the program. Also, inshallah, my dear brothers and sisters, our YouTube page, youtube.com/hudatv, youtube.com/hudatv. You can always log on to our official and only Huda TV page on YouTube and get the latest programming. Alhamdulillah, there was a bit of a delay on our programs last week on uploading the new programs. I checked with the administration and they're on top of it now, and all the latest programs are being uploaded. Anything that was filmed live last week, you will see it on youtube.com/hudatv right now, and I actually checked that this morning. Also, Huda TV, youtube.com/hudatv is the place, as you see, my dear brothers and sisters, where you can watch live streaming. And this is actually a clip not from the studio, but this is a clip from Huda TV live streaming right now that you see on your screen. From anywhere in the world, you can watch Huda TV live. YouTube.com/Huda TV and click on live streaming and you'll be able to watch us. There you go. This is it. This is technology, mashallah. You can watch us on TV and on YouTube or through live streaming at any time. Bi'idhnillah ta'ala. This is a service, a free service that we make exclusively for humanity. Exclusively for any person who wants to watch, who wants to benefit, who wants to know about the deen of Islam. We have nothing to hide. This is not a private channel in any form or shape. This is not a subscription channel. This is a free-to-air channel to the entire world. We want to share the message of Islam with Muslims and with non-Muslims. So stay in touch with us. So we said our phone numbers, we said our email, we said our Facebook page, and we said our YouTube page. 4 great ways to stay in touch with us. Of course, the top way right now is to call us in live here on the program. So feel free, inshallah, to go ahead, inshallah, and stay in touch with us. Speaking of staying in contact, we always put a question every week asking brothers and sisters about something of importance here at Huda TV. And suggestions that they have to improve the channel or to make changes or to keep things as they are. So this week's question that we asked on Facebook, and mashallah, we got tons of responses. Today we only have a sample of them, inshallah. Next week we'll have another sample because there's so many. The question that we asked over the past week, my dear brothers and sisters, is: do you want to change the motto, or you can say the slogan of Huda TV? As all of you know, the slogan of Huda TV, and you see it all the time, is Huda TV, a light in every home. Huda TV, a light in every home. You see it all the time being played. And alhamdulillah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward the brothers and sisters who put this slogan together. Is it time for a change? Do we want to change it to something else? Or is it time to keep it the same way as it is? And as they say, old is gold. We'll see the responses. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, brothers and sisters. Awal Bruyu Aliyu says, "A light in every home is the best slogan because it is truly the light that reaches every Muslim home. Or you may make a slight change by replacing the word home with the word heart, so that it would become a light in every heart." TV viewers, Nigeria. Most of our group members prefer a light in every home. Huda TV is really a light in our houses. May Allah guide you, Huda TV. Linda Amira comments, Huda TV is a light in every Muslim Ummah's heart. Hanbali suggests, Huda TV shows us the beautiful paradise. Gills says, Huda TV learn the insights of guidance, cutting from darkness to light, a light from the final revelation. Rajara Uthman says, a light in every home is just perfect. Shadit, Huda TV, a light in every home, truly makes great sense. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless and reward all of you. Idris Qasim says, I prefer a gateway to a straight path. Sajna, I prefer the current slogan, as it brought the light of Islam to my heart and home as well. Amin says, I think you can change it to, the truth has come. Haditha says, Huda TV, a light for Islamic guidance. Mukhtar says, I prefer the right way. Man says, your guide to Islam seems perfect. Prince Abu Bakr, the current slogan is okay, but if you have to change it, I suggest a light for the believer. Abdul Malik says, I prefer the pathway to righteousness. MashaAllah, a lot of creativity from our brothers and sisters from all around the world. Thank you so much for your responses. As you have seen, people have said, some people have said, keep it the same way it is. Other people have changed it a bit. Some other people gave us totally new ideas. I'm going to share those, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, with the management, and they're watching right now, of course. And at the same time, I'll send them these suggestions in an email. Maybe we'll have a new slogan for Huda TV in the upcoming near future, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Thank you so much, my dear brothers and sisters, for your comments and for your responses. And as I say, this is a family channel. We're not only a family channel because we show different types of programming, but because we are a family. I feel that, subhanAllah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you. You allow Huda TV, you allow the callers and scholars of Huda TV and the presenters here at Huda TV to be in your homes for many hours throughout the day. So thank you so much. Speaking of that, let's take a look live right now at our Facebook page. Our Facebook page, as I said, my dear brothers and sisters, is facebook.com/huda.tv or /huda.tv. As you can see right there, I see 110,000 people, mashallah, on our Facebook page. If you're not one of them, you need to be one of them. So, inshallah, go ahead and like our page soon, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Jazakumullah khairan. All right, inshallah, my dear brothers and sisters, we are going to take a short break right now, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. When we come back, we'll start showcasing some of the programs that we aired last week, and we'll start recapping these programs, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, taking a look really at a summary of episodes from different programs like this program, Viewers Pulse, like The Straight Path, like Ask Huda, Gardens of the Pious, other things, inshallah, shortly after a break. I'll see you then, inshallah.
فلا وربك لا يؤمنون حتى يحكموك فيما شجر بينهم ثم لا يجدوا في أنفسهم حرجا مما قضيت ويسلموا تسليما. There are 3 levels. Sister Rayhan from Bahrain.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Fahim from Sweden. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, barakallah feek Fahim. May Allah bless you and your family.
Sheikh, I have one question.
Now, that is not allowed. Why isn't allowed? Because the Prophet ﷺ said, "Man ghasha falaysa minna." He who deceives or betrays does not belong to us. He is not one of us. A person who is given the sadaqah or leading the prayer does not have necessarily to be praying fard. Maybe he is praying the nafl that is after the prayer, the 2 sunnah after dhuhr or after maghrib or after isha. And the follower, the imam, will be praying with the intention of offering the fard that he has missed. Okay, barakallahu feek.
This is our duty. This is something that we need to do with whatever language that we know. We need to understand the Quran. We need to get to know what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants from us, so that we will be steadfast on the deen of Islam. That's why the forgiveness is mentioned in so many verses in the Quran, in so many different ways and means, by the mercy of Allah, that the person would gain such a great level, and that is to be forgiven. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made him speak clearly, miraculously in front of everyone to defend the honor and the dignity of Maryam, the mother of Jesus, the best of all women. And the truth is, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only one worthy of worship, and He's the creator of the heavens and earth.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome back, my dear brothers and sisters. Thank you so much for continuing to be with us in this hour, live right here on Huda TV, on your favorite program, inshallah, as Malik says all the time, Viewers Pulse. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you. And inshallah, in this segment, my dear brothers and sisters, we're going to be recapping some of our live programs that aired throughout the past week. In case you missed any of them, you can watch a summary of them, a quick summary, of course. You won't get all the details, but you can watch a quick summary of these programs right here in this program, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, right here on Viewers Pulse. I want to tell you, my dear brothers and sisters, a little bit good news. I'm going to be sharing some upcoming news here from Huda TV. The first piece of news is Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Sheikh Ibrahim Zidan is back with us here at Huda TV. He has been traveling for a while and he's back filming a whole lot of episodes of Quran in depth. I'm sure a lot of you are waiting for new episodes of this program. We've been re-airing for maybe a couple of months or so now, and the reason for that was because Sheikh Ibrahim was not in the Huda TV studios in order to film, because he's been traveling, and inshallah, alhamdulillah, he's back to do as many episodes as he can to be of benefit. This is an endless project, as Sheikh Ibrahim Zidan says. It may take him his whole lifetime. May Allah give him a long life. He may not even finish the whole Quran, going Quran in depth and explaining tafsir before it's time to meet his Lord. But we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant him a long life so that he can benefit all of us, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward him for that. So this is a piece of news. We're trying to work very hard to have a special in-depth interview with the presenter of Quran in Depth, Sheikh Ibrahim Zidan. Hopefully we'll have that for you next week. We'll try also to have some behind-the-scenes pictures, of the filming, inshallah ta'ala. Alright, my dear brothers and sisters, let's go ahead and begin recapping programs that have aired recently here on Huda TV. The first one is actually this program right here, Viewers Pulse. This is actually a report, not from this last week's episode, but the episode before, 2 weeks ago. We will inshallah be showing you this clip right now. We had a lot of phone calls and many people who, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, said great things about our Ramadan programming. So let's go ahead and take a look. Viewers Pulse, a very important program here at Huda TV. We're going to talk all about it, and we're going to see your reaction tonight, inshallah. We're going to see your reaction, and we're going to hear from you what programs you thought were the best during the month of Ramadan 2013, 1434. SubhanAllah, something of the past right now, but a very memorable Ramadan for many of us. My dear brothers and sisters here at Huda TV, the goal is very simple. We would like to educate ourselves and you about the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The correct, pure deen, the deen that is based on the Quran and the Sunnah, with no extremism in either way, not being to the extreme right or to the extreme left. Inshallah, we try to be in the middle, because that is the way of the Prophet ﷺ. And we learn the deen from Huda TV. Imagine, Huda TV becomes the source of deen for a lot of people, because they're unable to go out and to learn about the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
And general, mashallah, you did a very good job in Ramadan, and keep up the good work, inshallah.
Thank you. And I officially announce it today, my dear brothers and sisters. We have started planning today for Ramadan 2014. We want to make it the best Ramadan season ever, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, on Huda TV, inshallah. This is a free channel, free-to-air channel. You call us for free. There's no profit at all made at this channel.
I'm so emotionally, so, I cannot express my words. Thank you so much for all the lovely programs that you did. I cannot thank you enough. Alhamdulillah. All the programs were very nice. I cannot praise one better than the other. They were all very nice, mashallah. May Allah give you khair, inshallah.
Ameen ya Rabb, ameen ya Rabb.
And in your hereafter in this world as well, inshallah.
Ameen ya Rabb. Thank you so much.
Allah
Allah yabarak feek. Jazakallah khairan, sister. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Barakallahu feek. That was a recent episode from Viewers Pulse. Alhamdulillah, thank you so much for all your great comments. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you. Let's take this phone call from Brother Ahmed from Egypt. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa barakatuh.
Thank you for calling us, Brother Ahmed.
How are you, Sheikh?
Alhamdulillah, how are you doing, brother?
I calling you just to say I love you in Allah.
Barakallah feek. حبك الله أحببتنا فيه. جزاك الله خير. الله يبارك فيك.
And I want for you to call Allah to rescue me.
Sorry, Brother Ahmed, say that again. You want us to make dua for what? It looks like it was cut off, the phone call. Inshallah, try to give us a call back, Brother Ahmed. Apologize for that. Brothers and sisters, our phone numbers, inshallah, should be on the screen momentarily. Inshallah, feel free to give us a call at any time, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, during this program. Share your thoughts with us in general about Huda TV, about da'wah in general, about some experiences maybe that you've had giving da'wah or seeing da'wah in Western countries, or in English-speaking countries, or in Arab countries where there is an English-speaking minority, or a lot of expats living. So inshallah, this is a channel for everybody. We hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts this great work from us. We thank all the donors for their donations in order to make this channel happen. At the same time, this is a free-to-air channel, as you know, and we don't make any money from it. We just ask you for your dua first and foremost. If you're able to support financially, that's great. If not, then your dua is just as important as your financial donation. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you greatly, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. Let me share with you another piece of news, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. Inshallah, very soon, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, this month, maybe in a week or a couple of weeks, we're still working on the travel plans. A crew from Huda TV, inshallah, is going to be going over to Dubai, the UAE, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, so we can film some programming there, inshallah. So if you are in the area, send us an email, inshallah, at pulse@huda.tv, pulse@huda.tv, and inshallah we'll be able to maybe present something to you and host a program with you, inshallah, or do an interview, inshallah. If you have an interesting project that you're working on and you are based in Dubai, an Islamic project, feel free, inshallah, to send us also an email at pulse@huda.tv. Actually, just a couple of days ago, I saw an article, I found it through Facebook, and then it led me to an article talking about a new app for Muslims who are going on Hajj. We're trying to get in contact with the creator of this app. They're based in Dubai. Hopefully we can do an interview with them soon, inshallah. If not a video interview, then at least a call. We're trying to get that in one of our programs. So if you have an interesting project, or if you have something interesting to say, or something that you want to share with us, or you know callers to Allah or scholars who are based in Dubai and based in the UAE in general, inshallah, stay in touch with us and get in touch with us through pulse@huda.tv, and send us your suggestions. As I said, this is not a channel where we give and we share and you just receive. We are working together, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, my dear brothers and sisters, in order to work for the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inshallah, let's go ahead and take a look at a recap from last week's episode of Ask Huda. We'll take a look.
I know for sure that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Sayyid al-Shuhada'i Hamza. The master of all the martyrs is Hamza ibn Abd al-Muttalib. May Allah be pleased with him. And alhamdulillah, there will be a day of judgment. And alhamdulillah, any of us, whether the oppressors or the oppressed, will meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala soon. It could be sooner than any of us can imagine.
As per what I know, that there are some people say the praying is like if I am traveling for 3 days or 4 days, then I have to do qasr. Is there any like fixed date or time frame where whenever I travel I should like be bound to these kind of dates, or like is it open?
The period of shortening the prayer, if you travel the travel distance and you stay for more than 4 days, and you're planning on staying for more than 4 days according to the vast majority of the jurists, then you should pray regular. And also pray the nawafil along with that. إنها لا تعمى الأبصار ولكن تعمى القلوب التي في الصدور. It is not the eyesight which is blind, rather it is the hearts which are being blind. Prescribed nawafil are some which are relating to the fard, that you pray before or after the 5 obligatory prayers. If the person cannot afford the aqiqah, then that is dwab until and whenever the person is capable, even way later or even years later. It is permissible to combine the prayer sometimes when you're resident for a reason or another. It's a concession due to rain, due to sickness, due to fear, but it is not permissible to shorten the prayer when you're resident.
that was a recap from Ask Huda by Sheikh Muhammad Salah just a few days ago. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward him greatly. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Ameen. Just by watching this small recap, we can gain a lot of knowledge. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Ameen. And of course, this is not to say that you shouldn't watch the actual program. Inshallah, let me remind you of the timings of Ask Huda. Right now, Ask Huda airs live on Sundays and Tuesdays from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. The first rerun is from 9 to 10 p.m. on the same day, technically night, and then the second rerun is from 1 to 2 p.m. the next day. So inshallah, my dear brothers and sisters, try to watch Ask Huda as much as you can, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you greatly. Let's go ahead and take this call from Sister Yusuf from Egypt. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Sister Yusuf, go ahead.
Yes. Hello?
Yes, sister, I can hear her clearly. Go ahead.
Yes, I want to say that may Allah bless you. The programs of Huda TV are very, very great and very beneficial for all people.
Alhamdulillah.
But I have an idea.
Please.
Inshallah, maybe in the future you can do it in Spanish, because there are many, many new Muslims, Spanish speakers.
Of course, wallahi. Like I know, for example, in the United States, the most growing Muslim population is in the Spanish-speaking population. So
may Allah bless you so much. I cannot hear you very well. I'm very sorry.
Okay, no problem, sister.
Alaikum.
Go ahead, hang up, and hear us from the TV, inshallah. Sister Yusuf, thank you so much, wallahi. And great advice. Spanish is a very, very important language in the world that we need to work on in order to give da'wah. There are a lot of people living in many different parts of the world, most importantly in Central America and in South America, who are Spanish speaking, and they need a lot of da'wah. And alhamdulillah, I mean, I know a lot of people who are working in da'wah in these areas, but at the same time, an international channel like Huda TV, for it to have a sister channel that's in Spanish, maybe Huda TV Spanish or something like that, that would be a great idea. I'll definitely pass on your suggestion. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us funds and ways to operate, then bi'idhnillah ta'ala, we will try to have something like that soon, bi'idhnillah. If not, then maybe we can at least have one program or something that's in Spanish. Hopefully, Sister Yusuf, your idea is much appreciated, and hopefully it will get implemented soon, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. Jazakumullah khairan, my dear brothers and sisters. We're going to take a short break, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. We're not done yet. When we come back, bi'idhnillah, we are going to take a look at least a couple more programs, actually 3 more programs, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, that have aired during this past week, and we'll summarize them for you. And at the same time, we'll take more of your phone calls. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.
Go ahead and recite from the beginning, because I have a few comments on the previous recitation. It was great, but I would like to share with each other some comments on a few letters. So I would request you to recite from the beginning, Ya Shu'aib, please.
Okay, تسبح لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض الملك القدوس العزيز الحكيم.
Do not be afraid to say yasha. Do not say yasha. This is wrong. There is no such recitation.
مثل الذين حملوا التوراة ثم لم يحملوها كمثل الحمار يحمل أسفارا بئس مثل القوم الذين كذبوا بآيات الله والله لا يهدي القوم الظالمين.
اللهم انصر دينك وكتابك وسنة نبيك وعبادك الموحدين.
The Prophet Muhammad taught me how to be kind. The Prophet ﷺ taught me the importance of seeking knowledge.
The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught me how to respect and be kind to my parents.
The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught me how to make da'wah for Muslims and non-Muslims.
The Prophet ﷺ taught me how to be kind to my parents.
Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, taught me how to have mercy for mankind.
Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught me that I do to others what I wish done to myself.
The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught me how to respect women.
اللهم انصر دينك وكتابك وسنة نبيك وعبادك الموحدين.
Welcome back, my dear brothers and sisters, to the final segment here this afternoon of Viewers Pulse. We are waiting for your phone calls, inshallah, at any time in this segment. We have about 20 minutes only left in the program, so feel free, inshallah, to give us a call at any time, beginning right now, inshallah, and share your thoughts with us. Tell us what you like most about Huda TV, what we can improve on. We had Sister Yusuf who called us in the last segment suggesting that we should have a Spanish channel, a Huda TV Spanish channel, or at least a program in Spanish. So, inshallah, stay in touch with us and share your thoughts. Our phone numbers are on the screen. I see them right there. So, inshallah, give us a call at any time. We're with you for about 15 more minutes, inshallah. All right, let me tell you about another piece of news, inshallah, behind the scenes that's happening here at Huda TV. Before we know it, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, Hajj will be here. Hajj for the year 2014, 1434. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is blessing people with Hajj this year. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept from all those who are planning to go for Hajj and to allow them to go for Hajj and to make their dream come true, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. And all of us who are not going to Hajj this year, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant them the opportunity to go to Hajj next year and in future years, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Speaking of Hajj, inshallah, Huda TV will be at Hajj live this year to bring you live coverage. Whether you're going to be at Hajj or you're going to be in your home country, feel free to watch us. You can watch us, of course, at any time from almost all the hotels in Mecca, inshallah, live. I'm not sure about Medina, but I'm sure Huda TV is also available in Medina on the satellite. If not, then ask your hotel, inshallah, and ask them to bring Huda TV on their receivers for you. Inshallah, you can watch to benefit, to get to know what the Hajj rituals are. Get reminded, call into some of our live programs and share some thoughts with us. Or of course you can watch Huda TV, the Hajj programming here from your home country, even if you're not going to Hajj, so you can learn about it and know what's happening. Let's take this next call, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Sister Khadija, assalamu alaikum, from Nigeria. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Khadija.
Wa alaikum assalam.
How are you doing this afternoon? Thank you for calling us.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well. Go ahead, Sister Khadija.
My contribution is, may Allah bless all the Huda TV crew, everybody, viewers. May Allah reward you with Al-Jannah Firdaus.
Ameen ya Rabb. Do you
all
see...
your programs are perfect, inshallah.
Thank you so much, Sister Khadija. Stay with me for... Oops, it looks like I didn't get a chance to speak with Sister Khadija. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward her. I wanted to ask Sister Khadija, and if she's watching, maybe she can call us back. How is our viewership in Nigeria? Alhamdulillah, we know that we have a lot of viewers in Nigeria, but recently, because of a little bit of a satellite frequency change, it looks like the signal has gone down quite a bit in Nigeria. So I hope that our viewers in Nigeria are still watching us. A lot of people are watching us. So any brother or sister from Nigeria, give us a call, inshallah, whether it's Sister Khadija or someone else, and tell us how is the Huda TV signal there, so we can try, inshallah. We've been trying for months to make it better. There have been some improvements, but it's not as good as it used to be in the past, and hopefully, inshallah, we will get it for you soon, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this next report, inshallah. A report from our program, Gardens of the Pious, by Sheikh Muhammad Salah. This was the episode that aired this past Wednesday. Let's take a look at a summary from it, inshallah.
Today, inshallah, we'll begin explaining the fourth book, or if you may, chapter, which is known as Bab al-Sidq, or the book of truthfulness. As-Sidq is one of the greatest signs of righteousness and piety. It is not expected for any person to be righteous and not telling the truth, and not being truthful. The hypocrite, whenever he speaks, he lies. Whenever he promises, he breaks his promise. And whenever he is entrusted, he betrays. There is nothing called white lie and a black lie or anything like that. Lie is a lie. Lie is a lie. Not telling the truth, even joking, is considered a lie. فويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون إن الصلاة تنهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر. Constantly praying would take the person away from evil, from sins, from indulging into any prohibitions, would make the person gain good qualities, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would not accept any worship which He did not prescribe. We rather worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala according to His wish, not according to our desire. You must adhere to the traditions. How the Prophet ﷺ instructed us to do certain ibadat, and how many times, and their times, you stick to that. Inventing a new act of worship, which a Nabi ﷺ did not do nor approve, is considered an innovation. So that's another form of lying. I heard and I read there was a ballet dancer in an interview. She said that she is a great worshipper. Is she telling the truth? No, she's lying. She's definitely lying. Why? Because إِنَّ اللَّهَ طَيِّبٌ لَا يَقْبَلُ إِلَّا طَيِّبًا. Allah is good and He only accepts that which is good.
That was a clip from Gardens of the Pious by Sheikh Muhammad Salah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward him. Alhamdulillah, it's one of our great programs here, where Sheikh Muhammad Salah, in every episode, he takes a hadith from the very famous book Riyadul Salihin, and he explains it and he shares his insights, and we gain a lot of knowledge from him. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward him, inshallah. Alright, so that's done. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. In just a moment, we're going to have another report for you. Let me continue very quickly about Hajj. As I said, we have people calling us, people who are either going to Hajj or not going to Hajj. Inshallah, both groups will be benefiting from our Hajj coverage this year. We are going to be live from Hajj, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. And hopefully we'll have special reports for you before the day of Arafah, on the day of Arafah, from Medina, also from Mina. Hopefully we'll be with you live for at least an hour every night during Mina, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Let me remind you very quickly about the airing times of Gardens of the Pious, the clip that we just watched. It airs live from 5 to 6 p.m. every Wednesday. The first rerun is from 9 to 10 p.m. on the same night. And then the second rerun is from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. the next day, meaning the next afternoon, of course, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Alhamdulillah, it's a great blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's go ahead, inshallah, and take a look at the next report. It's a compilation of clips and really a summary of another one of our top programs, alhamdulillah, the program Let's Talk, which is hosted by my dear brother in Islam, Malik Evangelatos, and a whole lot of youth, alhamdulillah, is coming in an all-new form with great guests and participants. Let's take a look.
We have a new format with different guests and interesting and new topics as well. You guys know our Facebook page. Please support us on Facebook and social media in general, YouTube. You might think this is correct your recitation, but I'm not Dr. Muhammad Salah, so don't call in. Hold your phone calls. We won't be making any Tajweed program today. What motivated you to spend your time and to dedicate your time to help teach the youth, and why did you feel that was important?
Inshallah, after graduating from Al-Azhar, I want to become one of the Islamic preachers in Nigeria.
If you want to come and tell me something bad about a Jew, I'll be like, no, my second grade teacher was an amazing Jew, and I have so many amazing experiences with that teacher. So
that's the power of educating kids at a young age. But right now, as we are based in Egypt, we see the revolution of the 25th of January was essentially, from what we've been told, established by young people and achieved by young people using social media.
إذا الشعب يوما أراد الحياة فلا بد أن يستجيب القدر. That is when the people want to live. So there's no way for the destiny to allow them to do so, because it is their wish that they want to do it and they will do. It means that when the Muslims use of nowadays, they also have the full understanding of their religion, and they want to do something, they can do it.
Who are our favorite young companions, or some notable young companions that you would like to share with the viewers?
The Sahaba that I would love to talk about that I cannot do justice to is Umar bin al-Khattab radiallahu anhu. He wanted to kill the Prophet ﷺ. I mean, can you imagine that? Somebody who wanted to kill the Prophet ﷺ and then went to becoming the leader of the Ummah. That's amazing.
I really like to admire the fact that there are people that can withstand torture and still hold on to their religion.
Because Allah has honored me with Islam, and this is my appreciation for that. That's it,
Think about what you want.
Okay.
But in the end, you're a human being, you look for attention. If there's something for attention, do something that you'd like, and in the same thing that makes your parents proud.
That was a clip from Let's Talk. Let me give you the timings for Let's Talk so you can watch it, inshallah, every week. It airs on Fridays from 5 to 6 p.m. It re-airs again from 9 to 10 p.m. Of course, all this is in Mecca time on the same night. And then it re-airs the day after from 1 to 2 p.m. the next day, meaning the next afternoon, of course, in Mecca time. I always like to use Mecca time. I think Mecca time is really the best time in the world. It should be the world standard. Alhamdulillah, especially for us as Muslims. Let's take this call from Brother Kenny from Gambia. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Gambia. Brother Kenny from the Gambia. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, brother?
Wallahi, alhamdulillah, brother.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Alhamdulillah, brother, I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, mashallah, the programs have been very, very educative.
Alhamdulillah.
Obviously, one of my favorite programs has been like Tawheed first, followed by Ask Huda and all the rest.
MashaAllah.
They've been quite educative. I have a suggestion. I hope that could be taken into consideration.
Please, go ahead.
You were talking about the schedules that you have on Friday, the times that they will be rerun. However, I would suggest respectfully, if you can kind of tabulate this so that you can have it on your Facebook page.
Okay.
Then your viewers and your audience will be able to know the programs that they expect every Monday, programs that they expect every Tuesday for the rest of the week, and you'll be able to know the proper timing of this.
That's a great idea,
I
brother.
know you have it on the news bar, but sometimes it's definitely very difficult to get that remembered. So if you can have it kind of if you can kind of tabulate it.
Sure.
And have it on your Facebook page.
Sure,
You'll be surprised how many people will be printing it out.
Definitely.
And obviously would like to follow those programs very well.
Thank you so much, Brother Kenny. Wallahi, this is a great suggestion. I'll get the graphics department working on it right away, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, and we'll put that on Facebook right away, inshallah. Thank you so much. See, this is where we get to interact with each other, and you suggest great suggestions, and inshallah we fulfill them, and you get great reward for it. Imagine Brother Kenny's suggestion, inshallah, is going to be implemented. How many people are going to watch our Facebook page? How many people are going to join our Facebook page and benefit from it, inshallah? Inshallah, a lot of people are going to do that, and Brother Kenny is going to get rewarded. Your suggestions are always welcome here at Huda TV, and that's why we made this program especially for you, so that you can give us a call and share your suggestions. So you can send us an email and share your suggestions, send us a message on Facebook, log on to our YouTube page, leave a comment on our page, and hopefully also, inshallah, share it with other people. See, this is a great way. It's not enough only for you to watch Huda TV. I know, alhamdulillah, I mean that you're one of the viewers of Huda TV, especially if you're watching this program, you're one of the loyal viewers of Huda TV. I know brothers and sisters who have Huda TV in their house 24/7. They're watching it the whole time. I know some people who don't have anything except Islamic channels, and maybe this is the only Islamic channel that they have on their receiver, and they may not have any other channel on their receiver except for Huda TV. Even if they have other channels, they don't turn to anything except Huda TV. And I know some people who don't have any other channel on their receiver except for Huda TV. So if you're one of the loyal viewers, alhamdulillah, that's great, but we need to share the benefit with other people. And even if other people, don't have Huda TV at home, or they're living in a part of the world where Huda TV does not air on satellite, you can always send them a link to our YouTube page, youtube.com/Huda TV, and inshallah they'll benefit from watching our live streaming or some of our programs also, inshallah. Let's take this next call, inshallah. Sister Sana from Bahrain. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Sana.
Alaikum salam, Sheikh.
Thank you for calling, sister.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Wa alaikum salam, Sister Musana. I can hear you. Well, go ahead.
How are you, Sheikh?
Wallahi, alhamdulillah, sister. How are you doing?
It's very nice to talk to you, Sheikh.
Same here, wallahi. Barakallahu
We
feek.
always follow your programs and all the programs on Huda TV. God bless Huda TV. It's a real light in every home.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Rabbil. What are some of your favorite programs, Sister Musana?
Yeah, Sheikh. And we would also like to suggest that I heard that you would be changing the slogan for Huda TV.
Yes.
I think nothing can be better than a light in every home and every heart.
Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah. So this is your suggestion.
Huda TV is spreading light everywhere, mashallah. And I wish all the best to all the crew. And thank you, Jazakumullah khair.
Wa iyyakum, inshallah. Thank you so much, Sister Musana. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you for your comments. SubhanAllah, there's nothing better for me except, other than, to hear these, nothing better, for me in the world than to hear your comments and how much you're enjoying. It makes all the hard work that brothers and sisters here at Huda TV go through, whether it's the sisters who are volunteering or the brothers who are working here at Huda TV. It makes all this effort and all this work really worth it, and it gives us great energy. Let's go ahead and take a look at our final report this evening and this afternoon. My dear brothers and sisters, the straight path. Well, it's evening or afternoon depending on where you are around the world. This is one thing I love about Huda TV, is that, alhamdulillah, we are an international channel, so someone can be watching us and it's already the next day, maybe, who knows, and someone who's watching us and it's still earlier in the morning. Alhamdulillah, this is the beauty of Islam, is that it's really a worldwide religion. Nothing about race or nothing about color. We're all united under the banner of La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah. Let's take a look at this final report here this afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are around the world. It depends. The straight path. Let's take a look. My dear brothers and sisters, tonight inshallah and this afternoon, wherever you are in the world, we have a very exciting episode for you inshallah. And Islam is here to make us live a happy life, a great life.
We're trying to solve our materialistic problems through materialistic means. Well, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in all of the, many times He mentions in the Quran when it's about running or racing, it's towards al-akhirah. It's towards the hereafter, towards Him subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is where I think people have started to go astray. We're trying to find our solutions away from the Quran. And the Quran has all the solutions. The hereafter is better than this world. This world, no matter how much blessings you have in this world, the hereafter will always be better.
We always have what we need for today, but we're worried about the future. And that's what causes the problem.
And when we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us exactly what we need. يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ بِكُمُ الْيُسْرَ وَلَا يُرِيدُ بِكُمُ الْعُسْرَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to give you ease. And He does not want hardship upon you. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not give you anything more than you can handle.
When Allah loves you, He does something to bring you closer to Him. That's a sign of top love, mashallah.
After we've realized the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what should we do?
Looking at those who are less fortunate.
Yes.
And comparing, and if you look at them, then you feel that you're better off. You're a bit ill, and this person is much more ill. You have less money, you're having trouble with your money, and this person can't find food and they're dying of hunger.
Does being satisfied with what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us and not being worried, does it negate hard work?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us the difference between rida and satisfaction and not having rida is that you exert the highest effort, but you know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you the best result.
39% of brothers and sisters said lack of security in their country. is what makes them worried. 29% said the lack of spouse, not having a wife. 21% said the lack of money. And 11% said other.
Being satisfied is a matter of the heart. And the hearts are attached to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
That was a summary of last Saturday's episode of The Straight Path that alhamdulillah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives me the honor to present every week. We were talking about being satisfied with what we have, and what is the real meaning of satisfaction when it comes to Islam, and how can we stop being worried all the time. If you didn't get a chance to watch this episode, I think by now or maybe in a couple of days you should see it on YouTube. You can always go to our YouTube page, youtube.com/HudaTV, and take a look at it. Let me remind you of the airing times of The Straight Path from 5 to 6 p.m. every Saturday live, and then it re-airs on the same night from 9 to 10 p.m. and then re-airs the next day for the second rerun from 1 to 2 p.m. Of course, all in Mecca time. Wallahi, this has been a very exciting episode, and I thank all the brothers and sisters who have communicated with us, and all those who have called in. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you all greatly for your great participation. Let me remind you now of the airing times of this program. This program, my dear brothers and sisters, airs from 5 to 6 p.m. Mecca time, meaning it's about to end right now, inshallah, live every Monday. Then it re-airs on the same night from 9 to 10 p.m. and then it re-airs again tomorrow, and every Tuesday, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, from 1 to 2 p.m. Mecca time. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless all of you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always keep you in the highest of iman, the best of health, and always in a state of happiness. Barakallahu feekum. Have a good evening. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
We'll talk about Huda, we'll talk about our way. Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember, you are not alone. Huda is the light in your home. We'll talk about Huda, we'll talk about our way. Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember, you are not alone. Huda is the light in your